Grand Rising, I'm here again, speaking my truth, speaking, exposing what I've been going through with the secret society and their evil. I started speaking yesterday, and the enemies are very upset, but I don't care because it's time it come out and the truth will set me free. And not just me, but those who have been mentally enslaved, those who have been disturbed by these churches and this evil that they've done. Last night, this yard over here, number 11 8th Street. Every night, them throw things over my yard to try to attach on my energy. See? Number 11 8th Street. A lady over there, her husband, Tony, died messing with my energy. Every day, them throw things over here to try to manifest off the energy of my home. And the energy lit back. And when the energy lit back, her husband ended up dying because them do a lot of evil over the years, pushing out death energy, trying all type of things off of me, and the energy lit back and kill because now we're in a new dispensation. So last night after 9, it was 5 minutes past 9, them threw things over upon my roof and all type of things, but they don't understand that we're in a new dispensation. It's no longer business as usual. Nobody can manifest anything off my energy to bury anybody. She will have to bury her dead on her own. And no matter what they're doing, they will get what they're looking for. I'm still naming people who were involved, who I know sent me negative energy to try to hurt me, to kill me. And one of that being Dr. Paul Robinson as well. I remember I tell you that my uncle, Dr. Philip Staples, he's into it. I am calling names. Those from over the church. Teresa Wint, who was go to the Adventist church. Christopher Brown, wife, she teaches at Wolmer's High School. People, you have to be careful about these your children when them go to school. Or a lot of these schools, you have to understand that a lot of these teachers, the doctors, all parts of society is involved in the secret society, and they are switching their child destiny. A lot of them doing that. Some of them is getting a child involved in the secret society. You understand? On this road, 8th Street where I live, them take the pit of them going there at night time to do energy, to push out energy, war energy against the other side that is warring with them, that they are warring against and all those things, and to push out evil war energy against me. You know what I mean? They use the children energy. And let me tell you something. You see, when these energy lit back, and you see some children, them die violently, it's family members sacrificing them. It is their parents taking their children and using their children energy because people off of the road make them picnic go over there for you and send them children over there for send out energy against me and even against the people them up the road, the man them up the road that them worry and them and things. So when you see these energy looking back, you see some people are dead and them parents cause it because them parents involved in the secret society and them doing energy with them picnic energy and them get them children involved in the secret society and some of them sacrificing their children as well. You understand? So those are the things that is taking place. Those are the things that is going on in the island. You understand? People are sacrificing, people are using children's energy because through that pick them young and them pure, them use the pick them energy. So when you see children dying violently, it's most of the time it is being done through sacrifice. You understand? And this is another thing I want to touch on is this: when you go into churches, you have to remember that everybody, when I sell out them soul, you were born. Everybody was born with their own spiritual team, their own demon, their own angels, their own ancestors. You were born into your own spiritual team. You don't need to join these secret societies because you have your own spiritual team. You don't need to be praying to anybody because you have your own spiritual team that you were birthed with. You understand? And all you have to do is turn to them for help. You understand? You were born your own angels, your own spiritual team, your own, all of your spiritual team. You were born with them. You understand? You're born with your own demons, which represent your dark side, your shadow side. You understand? So don't let them teach you things that they're trying to tell that demons this and that. Demons exist within you because they represent your dark side. You understand? Demons are not what they tell you they are. It's what they use them to be. You understand? It's whatever they use them to be. You understand? And when you get baptized into these churches, what you do is sell your soul. They use your energy and manifest off it. They use your energy and manifest off your energy. And when you baptize into them, it take away your spiritual team. So now you are left with no spiritual protection. You understand? Some people have more spiritual protection than others because their purpose on in this life is bigger than some. So they have more spiritual team. Plus others will get more spiritual team as they go by because spirits will see how you're vibrating, and high vibrational spirits will just join your team. You understand? And this is something that I tell you. When you live beside churches and police stations, you notice that they're not in Beverly Hills or Jacksonville or those areas, because when you live beside these places, they let the value of your property go down. You understand? The value of your property goes down. And they deliberately put churches and these things and police stations in these neighborhoods because they want to bring down the value of the property, and they are low vibrational buildings. You understand? And they lower the value of your place. They don't put them up into Jackson and put them up in a Norbury. Them don't put them up into Beverly Hills. What these people do over the years, the secret society or government, is that they destabilize your area, and then they go back up in a for them own and look down on you and call you peasants. And then I tell you, say, oh, the reason why this came because they need more this, and you need more social this, and you need more. When really and truly they are the one destabilizing your community. You understand? So when they destabilize your community and you run out of it and you go and go buy a yard somewhere, a home with angels, and you swear some blind, say you're good over old angels. Angels become the new ghetto after a while, just like what happened in Portmore. And then they come and take up your home and put their businesses down there, because what they do, they destabilize your area that is down near the waterfront, that is down near the ocean, that is on the flat, and then run you out tight, and then them put in them business. And let me tell you something about them. So them have a way when them put all them business near your home or so. Like I say at my past Spanish Town Road. They just want one person go there. I'm not saying the place can't develop, but them will just put one person just go there in a bill. You see, after a while, a next one come there, and before long, everybody want to fight for push out your home. And them you through war through them house and destabilize the home, and war go and them tell you, say, listen, them buy your home for little and nothing, and them tell you your area a bad area, so your house not no value, and when your house not no value, then buy your house for little and nothing. You can't even buy your next house somewhere else. You can't buy a house in a Jackson when you sell a house in a Rosestown, or remember them can put business in your place, so it must have some value in it for them can put business in it. Their area must be of value. Why them can go and put them house on Spanish Town Road in a Greenwich Farm and in a downtown area. It must be of value that they would want to put their business there. But when them supposed to buy back your house, them sell it for little and nothing. And you can't buy a house at Cherry Gardens, nor Jackson, nor Beverly Hills. You understand? So them destabilize your place and make the value of your place depreciate, meaning to get lower in value. And then after that, them I don't want now have them take over your place and build them business on it. You understand? So them destabilize your area for bill and buy your property for little or nothing. Another thing I want to talk about is water commission. Water commission come with this false narrative pushing that there's no water on the island. When I went to water commission, they have a sign because they have to put the truth with a lie. Say that there is a water shortage, and then we show some place. I say the place dry, like them just show Somerset Falls. When they what they did was to channel the water elsewhere. You understand? That's what they've been doing, channeling the water elsewhere, destabilize the place. And I tell you, say water, because water represents abundance. Water is ruled under the Orisha, the goddess Yemosha. Yemosha is the goddess of water, right? And she's also the water goddess of the ocean as well. You understand? The deep ocean is ruled by the god Olokun. He's very strong and things. So, and he's a wealth god as well, Olokun. Yamosha is the part of the water, the ocean. You can walk in, or you can should not rule the deep part. And you have to understand that Yemosha, the mother of the Orishas, she's also the mother of the Orishas, and water represents abundance. Saturn is also now in Pisces. It has been in Pisces. We're going up to a year now in Pisces. Saturn is in Pisces. And so what they do, because Saturn is in Pisces, they try to use water as a way to fight you. So you have to remember now that, and water is very vengeful. So they're using the Saturn in Pisces energy to shorten the water. But what is going to happen? And water commission is it's going to happen to water commission. It's going to hit water represent abundance. So they hit the people's abundance with water and shorten the people water. It's going to hit them back with their finances. So water commission will eventually go in bankruptcy because they are shortening the people's water. They're not giving the people their supply. There is no water shortage. There is as much water on the planet as it was in creation. So there's no water shortage. And if you go to Water Commission, you will read it under fact chart. They have a fact chart and they put it there, says for you to read. You understand? There's no water shortage. They are channeling the water elsewhere because this is all engineered to drive the people them in poverty. Because when you have to take your money and buy water and those things, they're trying to cause engineered poverty. The food price has been deliberately hiked to cause engineered poverty. This is all part of their so-called New World Order, which they're not winning with. They are not winning with that because let me tell you something. Nobody can outdo this earth. The earth represents longevity. She's a living being. Mama Earth is a living being, and you cannot outdo her. And what is going to happen is that when they think that they are fighting the people, and doing all type of evil against the people, they're only fighting themselves. And it's also for us to learn as well that we should not waste water. Saturn is in Pisces, so we should not be wasting water. You understand? So that is something that we have to be aware of. Saturn is in Pisces and she'll be there for the next, we doing a year now in it, she's going to be there for another 2 years. You understand? Saturn is in Pisces, and that shows that we're in spiritual times. But water is also very revengeful. So if you use water to fight the people, it will affect your abundance. It will affect Water Commission's money. It will affect them. A Water Commission is going to be, you see, even the water meter that they're bringing, this new water meter, Water Commission coming with, where they want to, it's digital. That is a way Water Commission using to try to get a lot of people's property, because even ears spin on that meter and the water bill go up. You understand? So you have to be very careful taking that meter from them. You understand? Water Commission is using it as a way to mess with your abundance as well. So when you go there and think the slightest little thing, all these utility companies, the utility can go much cheaper than what they are. But because they want to have the earth into a prison planet and to bring in a new world order where people become dependent upon them, and come with all type of means to try to mess with the people abundance. But Saturn is in rulership. Saturn, she's in Pisces now for 3 years. However, will be ruling the earth for the next 4,000 years. And so it is no longer business as usual on the planet, because Saturn is a no nonsense planet. She's a feminine planet, and she's no nonsense, and she rules the age of Aquarius, which we are in. You understand? Pluto is in Aquarius, and she's ruled under the planet Saturn. Saturn is the ancient ruler of Aquarius. You understand? And the another thing I want to touch on, because I have it jot down here with me, is that a lot of your celebrities that you see in Jamaica, be it whether they be Rastafarian or whatever, dancehall or what, they're all into. So a lot of them is into the secret societies. Yes. And they are in the business of sacrificing as well. So do not idolize anybody, because they're all in the business of sacrifice, and they're all into the secret societies. Do not give away your energy to them. Stop seeing these politicians and hugging up on them, touching them, and all those things, because they are there harnessing your energy. You understand? They harness your energy to win elections, to manifest, to do all type of evil against you. These prayer breakfasts, when them keep the prayer breakfast, they make the prayer breakfast is a way they use to, it's what they pledge with the demon, whatever demon they use to harvest your energy, and to, they make pledges with these demons about how many bodies or spirit they can give them, and how much energy them can give them. And so when you watch these national things, you're really giving them your energy for them to harvest. They're making pledges with whatever demonic entity to harvest people's soul and them body, them energy. You understand? And that is how they meet their quota with how much persons they can kill. You understand? People, a lot of people in the secret society, the crime rate is high because a lot of people are in the secret society and they are sacrificing their family members. They are, when they join these secret societies and the energy is supposed to lick back on them, what they do, they try to pass off the judgment on the population as well. Your government is doing that as well. So it's taking a lot from the people. Them send out them demons to harness the energy of the people them, because they make these pledges with these demonic entities. You understand? And I must tell you to Jamaica that there is another earthquake coming back. And the earthquake coming back will be 7.9. When that earthquake comes back, you're going to see a complete annihilation of the churches that are involved in the secret society, the government, those who are in the secret society, and those who are not vibrating in love. You understand? Because the highest frequency of the earth is love, and we have to learn to vibrate in love. And those who continue to not, a lot of people is being taken off the planet because they are not vibrating the frequency of the earth to the love frequency. And that earthquake coming back will be falling the churches, the secret societies, the governments. It's going to cause a tower moment right across Jamaica. And that earthquake not just going to be just in Jamaica. It's going to be a series of earthquakes going across the planet, because the earth has her crown back on her head. She's sitting on her throne, and she's raising her frequency. This is the age of Aquarius, where the sun is pulling on the earth, pulling up the earth vibration into 5D and beyond. And there is no longer business as usual on the planet. We have to learn to vibrate in love. You understand? We must make sure that your heart, you assess your heart before you go to bed. Is your heart as light as a feather? Remember now, your heart must be as light as a feather, because to ascend out of this 3D earth, you understand? You forgive for your own healing, but you don't forget. And you set up boundaries and standards and move on, and let people do what they want to do. Because whether we like it or not, karma, don't be care if you want to believe in it or not. Karma knows it exists. And there are spiritual and universal laws that govern the earth. And those who are not in alignment, it will return. The energy that they put out, it will return onto them and it will take them out. You understand? So they are doing what they want to do, think that they're on top. But I can tell you they are not on top. They are not on top because the time comes where everybody have to give an account. You understand, for what they have to do, for the actions that they do. You understand? And so when that earthquake come back, it's going to destroy the secret society. Those who are not in alignment with the love frequency of the church and the government. Remember, people, take back your power. Take back your power every day. Practice to take back your power. Call back your energy back to yourself. Take back your power from these government, the churches. Take back your power and restore your power back to you. Call back your energy. You understand? Learn to practice the power of the sacred Heka, which is your voice. Learn to use your voice to speak things into being, speak love into being, speak. Practice to put your foot on solid earth, look into the sun, and tell the sun to fall your enemies then. Practice to look in the sun and tell the sun, I call back my energy from the government, from the churches, from the secret societies. They can do it in the moon and they can do it touching the earth with your pure hands. Practice to sit quietly in nature. Practice to ground your energy in nature. Practice to meditate with the sun. Practice to meditate with the moon. Practice to sit quietly and ask the sun, the moon, and the earth to heighten your intuition and to give you your divine destiny and your divine purpose. You understand? That's the power of the sacred Heka. Speak it into being. Speak to the sun. The sun is there activating your dormant DNA. You understand? Learn to walk in the sun. You understand? Those are the things I'm telling. And people, this garbage throwing on the ground. It is respect the earth. Stop throwing the garbage on the ground. I implore the government to sort out the Riverton landfill, and these landfill, you're choking the earth. The ocean is filled with a lot of garbage. The riverside, respect the water because they are very revengeful. Stop throwing garbage in the ocean and the gullies them. I see people going on the road and they're throwing garbage on the road. We have to respect the earth. We cannot be throwing garbage out like that. We're supposed to be recycling. I implore Jamaican people, I implore the government to recycle, get whatever plan they have with the garbage. Try to get a company, because I know companies that can take the garbage. There are companies out there that will recycle the garbage and use plastic and use it as a way to rebuild, use it as transferring the energy, using it for something else. Pay the garbage workers, pay the garbage collectors, pay them. People work, they must be paid, and they are doing the job. Pay the people them. Stop working the people them in Jamaica, not paying them. Saturn is returning judgment. Stop it. Stop abusing the energy of the Jamaican people, and Jamaican people, call back your energy from the governments. Practice to speak into the sun and call back your energy from the governments. You understand? Stop throwing garbage. The earth is the university of the cosmos. We are the technology that we're using these days, these tablets and phones. These are backward energy. The Egyptians were using it because on other planets they are using their mind to light up their homes, to light up their society, to light up their communities. You understand? They're nothing but the power of the mind. You understand? We are not the only beings on the planet either. Remember that other beings are on the planet and you have more than 7 continents. The earth is bigger than what they tell you. And let me tell you, the beings that live on the planet, they'll be damned. They will ever make you destroy the planet. And so we are going to see coming down that we are not the only ones on the planet. Mermaids are real, centaurs are real, other beings live on the planet. You understand? They may not look like us, but they live on the planet. And they are not going to allow you to destroy their home. Before so, the earth will not even let you destroy her. She'd rather take off every being off the planet. And since the 3D earth is the most destructive, she would rather destroy it. And it is being destroyed right now. The sun is pulling up on the planet, on the frequency from the sun is pulling up and cleaning out our dormant DNA, activating our DNA, and it is upgrading us in our cosmic frequency. And remember that we are in the age of Aquarius. It's no longer business as usual. Understand? The reason why we don't have, a lot of us don't have our gifts is because a lot of us should be taking the EPA jab. You understand? So you have to be careful. Those are the things that can mess up the DNA over the years. But now the planet is being raised, the frequency of the planet is raised, and it's no longer business as usual. Learn to vibrate in love, take back your power, and manifest. Can keep manifesting your reality using your mind. Speak, speak into the sun, and continue to vibrate in love. Make sure that before you go to bed at night, make sure your heart and your mind, especially your heart and your mind is one, and make sure your heart is as light as a feather. You understand? Learn to forgive and release the enemies them to the universe, because whether we like it or not, karma is real. Karma is real.